Hi guys, it's Emily with All In Bookkeeping, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about what I've learned so far on my journey of starting my own bookkeeping business. So right now I'm actually on my lunch break for my job. I was actually coming into the office today, or I've been in the office today for my full-time job as office manager. So I do still have my full-time job while I am starting up my bookkeeping business. And some days I work remotely, and some days I'm still coming into the office. And I just wanted to take a few minutes and give you some more information. So I started at the beginning of this year, this is 2021, getting interested in bookkeeping and how I could have that as my business and how I could earn a living at that and what that would entail and what it would look like and everything. So I've been interested in it for a while, and I've been slowly kind of getting the ball rolling. One of the first things I did was spend time on choosing a name for my company. Some people that I've seen on Facebook talk about their journey. They talk about how to pick the right name for your business. And some people say you should spend a lot of time trying to pick out a name for your business. Some people say don't spend any time, just pick something and go with it, because there's a lot of more important things to decide on and to do. So for me, coming up with a good business name was important. So I did spend a lot of time thinking about it, and I did come up with a lot of different ideas, different names, and I would search website domains as I would come up with an idea. So I wonder if that domain is available, or something that would go along with my business name if that domain name was available. And also look at, I do a Google search for the business name to see if there were other businesses with that same name or other bookkeeping businesses with that same name. So that was helpful. That was helpful to weed out a lot of names because I come up with names and I think they're so unique. And, you Google it and you're like, oh, okay, 100,000 other people have thought of the same thing. So it really did take some time to come up with something that was my own. And I finally came up with Brightly Bookkeeping, and I wanted something that kind of reflected me, my personality, my interests, but also needed to have bookkeeping in the name as well, or if you could say accounting services or something. But I actually did think about that afterwards, because then people are like, oh, you should offer more than bookkeeping, oh, you should offer these services and these services. And so I thought maybe I should change it to Brightly Accounting Services to be more general, more open. Like, what if I do want to add more services in the future? But I really thought about, no, I really want the heart of my business to be bookkeeping, so I kept it. And I can offer other accounting services other than bookkeeping, but I want the heart of my business to be bookkeeping. So that was important to me, something that I, decided or committed to early on. But, looking up domain names, Google searching names, looking on Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media platforms you plan on using, see what other accounts are out there with that same name in it, whether it be a bookkeeping name or not. So it just helps you kind of see, and it kind of helps you just hone in to really what's a good fit for you. So I like bright things. I like the color yellow. I love sunflowers. I love sunshine, being at the beach. So I thought of a lot of things to kind of go along with those items, and nothing really seemed to work, or it'd be too cheesy or something. So anyway, so I landed on Brightly, Brightly, Brightly Bookkeeping, and then it's fun once you get a name picked out. Then it's fun to go on Canva or some other free logo makers where you put in the company name and your industry, some other pieces of information, and they give you all these suggestions for the logos. And so that's fun to do too, and just find the right one for your company. But once you decide on the name for your business, the next thing to do is not the very next thing. You can go ahead and get it registered. I chose to do that, but you don't have to right away. If you have if you have new leads, you have business kind of drumming up already, I wouldn't take the time to get that done until you have time. But you can always do business just under your name. Just have people write out checks or make payments to you in your name. I would go ahead and get a separate bank account set up as soon as possible, just a separate personal checking account until you get a business name registered, just so that it separates funds and it's not something you have to go back later and clean up and separate out later. So that's what I have to say about a business name. Other things that I've learned from other YouTubers or just other people who started businesses. Early on, you really need to commit. You really need to commit to the fact that you are going to start a business and you are going to start a bookkeeping business. Really decide if that's something that you want to do. Decide if it's something that you are able to do. Listen to other videos about the dedication and tenacity that it takes to just be a business owner in general, and also starting your own business. The time it'll take, the energy it'll take, the mental energy that it will take. That's a big thing for me, is my mental energy. And even my boss at my current job, when I talk about, I just don't have the mental capacity, the mental energy to do some of the things I do, or just for as long as I have to do them sometimes. But you can get mentally tired, and you just have to give your brain a break. So it can be very taxing starting your own business, being a business owner. So I would look up videos and other helpful articles about that, and just see, kind of give yourself a test, like a personality test for being a business owner. But really commit to that you're going to do this, and really starting anything. There's no guarantee. Nobody can really give you a guarantee that it's going to work out, that it's going to be successful. You alone can give yourself that guarantee by committing and by not stopping until it's done. You just have to keep going, keep giving it your time, give it your energy, and just keep going with it. And if something's not working, well, try it a different way or use a different method. But you never give up. You have to keep going, and you need to decide at the beginning to commit, because it's not going to be easy. You need to know that there will be a lot of ups and downs, and a lot more downs at first than ups. But you have to be prepared. Okay, it's going to be difficult, but I'm prepared to do this. Having a support system is great. I can imagine this would be very difficult if you're doing it all on your own without any friends or families to support you, especially if you have children that you have to take care of. I know that people do it, though. You just can't give up. Can't give up on yourself. Can't give up on your dream. So commit right away from the beginning, and just stay committed the whole time, because it will happen. You will be successful. You just have to keep going. Take the next step. Take the next step. Take the next step. Don't stop walking. Just keep going. You'll never get to your destination if you stop moving. So just keep moving, and you will get there. Okay, so discuss about business name, how that worked for me, and just staying committed. Okay, so once you commit, and this is the last thing I'll talk about for right now, but and I've learned this from early on, from all the courses I've been through and other videos that I've watched. So once you commit, you're going to do this, you need to put yourself out there. Start letting everyone know that you're starting your own business. All your friends, families, connections on LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever it might be. Email, if you have an email list of people, just get the word out there. And to be honest, I was just very nervous, scared about doing that at first, more towards the beginning of the year, just because I have tried so many things over the years that, I announced, I was excited about it, and then, a few months later, oh yeah, I'm not doing that anymore, or, that didn't work out. And again, those are things that I just truly I wasn't passionate about those things, but I'm very passionate about accounting and bookkeeping, because it's something I know I can do it. I know I can do it well, and I know it can offer value to business owners, and I know what my value is worth, and it's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen, and you guys are going to be here with me to see me through my journey, see how everything works out. But the one thing that I hadn't done, I kept putting off, was just announcing it. I even made a Facebook page, but I just kept it unpublished because I wanted to, I don't know, kind of work on it and tweak it, make sure it's like just perfect, just right. Or even get some posts on there, like historical posts, so like when I do make it public, it won't seem like this brand new thing. And okay, great, we'll see what Emily is doing now. We'll see if it works out, just like all of our other ideas. But I did everything. I created my LinkedIn page. I optimized it according to the program I was in. And by the way, I am taking the Booming Bookkeeping course by Bill Von Fumetti. And it's a very good course, a great course, and I have a great Facebook group that you can be part of. And he also hosts live calls every week, and you get all that information as part of his program. So I'll put a link below for that. I love it so far. It's just that I haven't put in my effort yet, but I'm doing that now. So I'm putting in my effort now. I'm going to make things happen. So anyways, I did all the other stuff that he teaches us to do, but I just did not do that initial step of letting everyone close to me know what I was doing. So yesterday I did that. So I took my Facebook page, I published it, I shared it on my personal page, and I even tagged several people in it. So the word is out there. It's almost like once that happens, there's no turning back. I have to be committed now, but I am committed anyways. So the word is out there. The reason I finally did that was because so many people said they got, great leads from people they know, their relatives, their family, other connections that they have through these social media platforms. And some of their first clients were through these connections. And anyways, I'll just see what happens. So it can't hurt. I am fully committed right now. I'm definitely committed because I gave my notice at my full-time job. So I really do have to, I think that was good for me though, because I really do have to, I have a deadline now, and I have to make something happen. I have to put in the time. There's no more excuses. It's time to get it done. So anyways, that's all the encouragement I'll offer, all the information I'll offer right now. But I will do another video soon with some more details about what I've done so far and what I am doing now, what I plan on doing. So thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to like my video, subscribe so you know when my next video is up and running, so you can stay with me through this journey. Thank you so much.